Hey, my skin salon fans and Dermabright Clinic fans, or anyone interested in skincare. This is Estie, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of clean skincare. And this really goes back to way back 10 years ago when I actually started my business in 2012. It was actually a number of things that had happened sort of all at the same time in 2011, starting with the fact that I had been doing some proactive health stuff, including a variety of tests, like things like heavy metals, food sensitivity, hormone tests, and the heavy metals test that I did in 2011 showed that I was off the charts with lead in my body. And it shocked me. I had no idea that was even happening. And as I started to do some research, at the same time, I actually won this book, Not Just a Pretty Face, The Ugly Side of the Beauty Industry, very coincidentally. And as I'm reading this book, in tandem with the fact that I have these results around the heavy metals, I learned that a lot of the products that, in particular women, but this is also applicable to men, use on a daily basis are not particularly healthful, right, in terms of the ingredients that we use. And the more I did research and read about this, I was so annoyed that this was actually happening, that companies could knowingly make these products with ingredients, lead in lipstick. I used to wear a lot of lipstick in the 90s, and a lot of it, like we're talking top-notch brands. And so this was happening, and it shocked me that this was a thing. And so at that same time, the third thing that was kind of happening coincidentally is that I was doing some marketing work for a company that manufactures the machine, my core machine that I started with. They were out of Florida, and I was doing marketing for them. And so I saw this great technology. It had personally helped me with some melasma that I had around my face. And something just kind of clicked in me that maybe I was looking for something to do in the following year around a small business. I had decided, because my son was of an age in elementary school, I wanted to be able to volunteer and do things like that. These are some of the decisions that parents need to make right when they have kids. How involved can you be? Do you want to be in the lives of your children every day? And for me, the answer to that was not working full-time for somebody else, but actually working for myself with the hours that could be flexible. And so that would be starting my own business. And anyway, a number of things happened and transpired. The doctor who I was doing the testing with had a spare room. When I told him I was getting this machine, he's like, hey, I have a spare room. It's got a sink and a shower. You can rent that from me. And that's how it all started. And June of 2012, I started here in that one room. And fast forward, now I've been here 10 years. He's moved on long ago since then, and I now have all 6 rooms for my skincare clinic. I do rent out a couple of them just for part-time renters, but I'm using 4 of the rooms. And so, I mean, honestly, this is a message about a lot of different things. One of them is to stick to what you believe in and what you're passionate about. I'm passionate about health and well-being, and the services that we do at Dermabright Clinic really translate to better well-being for the clients that we work with. And mySkinSalon.com was a next outing, if you will, on the premise of clean skincare. And so I launched that in 2017 as a way to professionally market what I consider professional grade, clean, and effective skincare products. You have to remember, what you put on your skin goes into the body. And so it's hugely important that you realize that and to be cognizant and conscious of what it is that you're using. And what I tell my clients is, come up with a skincare budget for the year. Figure out what you're willing to put into skincare, and then just be selective, work with professionals who can guide you with what it is you actually need. Not everybody needs everything. So that's another reason why having an esthetician that you can work with who gets to know your skin. Also, things like the seasons can affect our skin and what we need. But having a professional opinion is really, really important on the journey. We see clients come in here all the time that use a variety of different things. When you start mixing and matching product lines, you can actually end up with some unsavory results. So you want to make a commitment to as much of one skincare line at a time, and also getting to understand what your skin actually needs. And we have a sort of a core suggestions that everybody needs. Everybody needs a good cleanser. Everybody needs an exfoliant. You must be exfoliating your skin at least once a week. If you have acne, then it's more like two or three times a week. Not every day, but you do need to exfoliate regularly. You also need some kind of a moisturizer and or a serum. From an anti-aging perspective, vitamin C is very important. Also for brightening, if you have issues with hyperpigmentation. Vitamin C is really beneficial. Retinol, also very beneficial for anti-aging. You don't use it every day either. I tend to alternate my retinol and my vitamin C. But a decent moisturizer separate from that you can moisturize your skin, and then sun care. There's all sorts of other things that you can build into a skincare routine, but those are sort of the 5 core products that I recommend that people take the time to invest in and to also do their research into the brand. I want to alert you to what I had learned at the time about this book. There's actually, this is done through a woman who used to be involved with the EWG, what were they called? The something working group. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, they have something called the Skin Deep database. And in that, they have gone through and rated a number of skincare products, like thousands of products on a scale of 0 to 10. And if you're using name brands, they're probably in that database. And my advice to you, Skin Deep database, go check out to see where your products are in that rating system. You don't want anything that's over a 5. You want to be working with brands that are coming in under 5. So that's a really great place to start. I think it's also very important to know that every country has different standards around what kind of ingredients that they view as okay to use. So for instance, there is this hot list, which is ingredients that you don't want in skincare, and they vary by region. In Europe, their hot list is like 2,000 different ingredients. In Canada, it's about 500. In the United States, it's 11. So I'm very wary of buying anything that originates from the United States. And I'm more prone to support Canadian companies because I'm in Canada and my skincare clinic is in Vancouver, so I like to support Canadian companies first and as much local as I can as well. European brands are often great. Again, they have way higher standards when it comes to ingredients in skincare, so you're going to pay more probably just because of the distance that they're coming, but you also can be rest assured that they have a higher quality product in terms of ingredients than anything in North America. I don't know where Asia is on this. Because we know that really great skincare does come out of places like Korea. I just know what's going on sort of in the Western kind of perspective. So, do your own research, be committed to your health. Remember that what goes into your skin, goes into your body and can bioaccumulate. I firmly believe that I got lead poisoning because of several things. One of them was my beauty products, personal care products. Other things, I used to wear silver jewelry from Mexico. There's lead in that. I was a kid that grew up in the 70s. We had unleaded, we had leaded gas and lead in paint and all sorts of other things. And so that stuff just bioaccumulates in your body. What you want to do and know is that if you do test, and you can do these kind of tests with a naturopath specifically, they will cost you. They're a couple $100 to do, but trust me, it's a baseline that you want, especially if you're hitting 40 or over, it's a super good test to get. Why is it important to know if you have heavy metals? Because they can lead to a lot of issues down the road. There's been links to infertility, cognitive abilities, so think dementia, Alzheimer's. You want to get that stuff out of your body. And the good news, you can actually get that stuff out of your body through things like chelation, through detoxing programs, using a sauna, various different things. And that's also something where a naturopath can help with some of those sort of practices, right? That's what I did. I took a number of years to do it on a more gentle basis through supplements, and I had a sauna, and I have a sauna. So sweating is really, really good to get things out of your body. So if you're interested to know more about my businesses, you've got mySkinSalon.com. Go there, have a look around. I've got a number of products there and accessories all related to skin. Also, my books are there. I've got 5 books that I've either wrote, including Face Your Acne, which is a book dedicated to for parents of teens or for teens who want to have some tricks to deal with their acne, and then some collaboration books that I have also written over the years with others. So here's to your health and wellness. Shoot us a comment down below if you're interested and you've got some questions. If you want to like us on our Dermabright Clinic channel, please do so. And for my skin services, there's dermabrightclinic.com, which is in Vancouver, and hope to see you and hear from you. Have a super day.